Welcome, movie fans, to the Sleepover Moviecast. It's DNA. Tonight, from 1995, an American post-apocalyptic action film. The apocalypse being global warming, directed by Kevin Reynolds. See previous episode, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Co-written by Peter Rader and David Twohy. Most notable for Vin Diesel's The Chronicles of Riddick, starring Kevin Costner, and produced by the Gordon brothers, Lawrence Gordon, who produced Predator, Die Hard 2, previous episode Predator 2, future episode Point Break, future episode Boogie Nights, and probably many, many more, and nominated for the Academy Award in Best Sound. It's Waterworld. Dun 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 dun. I don't think the soundtrack goes like that, but it should have. Oh, Waterworld, the most expensive film ever made at the time. Had a budget of $175 million, although that's probably on the low side of the estimate. Box office $264.2. So thanks to rentals, it made its money back, according to Wikipedia. Now, film is stacked with the cast, of course, big Kevin Costner, big Dennis Hopper in this, Jan Triplehorn, Tina Majorino, Michael Jeter, Kim F. Coates, John Fleck, Jack Black, Robert A. Silverman, and Lee Ehrenberg. So a lot of names you may not know. I didn't know hardly any except for Jack Black. However, the faces. So these are all the character actors who play all the pirates who live on these floating islands. So what do I remember about this film? It is a sleepover classic. It is something I saw at the time. It is something that the general thought was, this is too long. It's only 135 minutes. We'll see if I have the director's cut. I believe I do. I bought the 4K restoration, whatever. I don't know if it's a true restoration, but the 4K re-scan of it. So it is in Dolby Vision. Excited to see the transfer. I remember it being a visual spectacle. I remember there being action, jet ski fighting, explosions. He drinks his own piss. He has gills, and he either kidnaps or adopts a little girl. That's all I can really remember. And how the rest of those 134 minutes are filled up, I don't know. I just named like 2 or 3 scenes. Is it a commentary on global warming? Of course, yes. I mean, it's a flood world. 2500, year 2500, the jump to the future, and therefore that's the sci-fi-ish element coming in here. And the polar ice caps have completely melted. The sea level has risen over 7,600 meters, or for us Yanks, 25,000 feet, covering nearly all the land. Spoiler, not all the land. There are some mountains that are higher than 25,000 feet. And those mountains now have horses on them who swam, or I guess it happened slower, right? So we meet the lone drifter, literally, the mariner. And he is a nameless antihero, just called the Mariner. Forgot about that part, but, pretty cool. The cost controversy was apparently the big deal. Like, why on earth did we spend this much money? Some critics dubbed it Fishtar and Kevin's Gate. Ishtar and Heaven's Gate, 2 other very expensive films. One critic called it a ripoff of The Road Warrior. Yeah, post-apocalyptic future bandits trading women as slaves. Roger Ebert gave it 2.5 stars. And although it has a Rotten Tomatoes approval rating of 47%. I'm excited to rewatch this. It's a cult classic, and there's some positive elements to that. Obviously, we'll be listening to the Best Sound nomination. Dennis Hopper won a raspberry for his performance. I remember him chewing it up, but that's what he should do. I mean, look at him in Blue Velvet, for example. He's good when he chews it up. This is one of the last things I remember him being in too. So, kind of maybe the end of the era. I think he got sick shortly after this. Not really sure of Dennis Hopper's arc, but this was one of the last sort of blockbusters I remember him being in. Yeah, okay. So he acted up into the 2000s, 2005, died in 2010. So, yeah, had another decade of performance after the 90s. But yeah, what else is in this film? Just lots of pictures of a big ocean that could be CG and would be CG now. Is all the money on screen with explosions and costumes and sets? Maybe. We'll have to see. And I'm cool to see the behind the scenes stuff, any commentaries about it, especially any up to date ones. I know at the time, again, it's all about, it costs so much, but I mean, you got to have a second take on it. Like, what about the writing? What about, the photography? So I suspect there'll be some positive notes here as we dive in. So strap on up and cue up your 4K, and let's take a splash into Waterworld. Boo. Countdown coming up. Okay, so we are watching the theatrical version. That is the one that is restored in 4K. They have a 2K director's cut on the package as well. So if it's worth it, if I'm peaked, I may come in there and watch it. If not, I'm just going to check out what the difference is online. The long cut is called the Ulysses cut, which is appropriate. 3, 2, 1, go. You should see the Universal logo surrounding a water world. Interesting that the Earth already is known as a water world, but soon to be even more watery, and has been more watery in the past. There's a deep subtone here as we now see a special version of Universal, and we go straight to those ice caps. And look at that. The land is disappearing in direct contrast to the ice caps melting. Just like, way to get the husky blockbuster voice guy to do this. To a new world. Yeah. And here he is at sea, racing his millionaire yacht. Stay tuned for another film from the 90s that I've purchased that we will be covering. One that I suspect doesn't hold up in my mind as good as it did, but here's your famous scene. That is some spicy Gatorade urine. Nice ass, Costner. Well, that's probably not him. Didn't see his face. Probably not him. Also, whatever that series of plastic is, pumping air into urine does not make it into water. So, where's the filter in there? I guess it is him. That was one long cut. Kudos to the director. Now here he is with his balding mullet and ponytail. How is he such a big star again? And still is? You Costner lovers, explain yourselves. Buckshot. Now remember, he can breathe underwater, but we don't know that yet. I think there'd be more seagull shit everywhere. Only a minor amount, right? Aw, look. Gizmos. It's a peaceful life he lives there on his bike-powered catamaran and his one lime tree that prevents scurvy. Now, that was a long time, so here's your first clue. It's 400 fathoms deep. Gotcha, motherfucker. Here comes our boy, oddly not out of breath. Found himself some new shoes and a lighter. Must have found a drowned stoner. Some cool metal looking shoes. Only now he notices the pirate. Lies. Sex, maybe? Hot, open, yeah, open Waterworld gay sex here. I think that's a fair trade. Here you go. Here's your Mad Max. It's like a cousin of Chuck Norris there. Burn all the oil you want now. I mean, right? You motherfucker. Yep. I lied. My hole ain't busted. I've got this somehow amazingly mechanized, although there's no energy to run all this action. Super yacht. He found a prop that he likes to play with, huh? That nasty old lighter. So let's talk about the transfer. Looks really good. It is clipped to perfectly fit my TV. I don't remember if the movie was Panavision though. There's your money shot. Looks great. Dolby Vision adds a lot of color. It, that's a fake bite. Do you see that? Although I guess, you sever it with your bottom teeth, suck out the juice, but I would eat I like a lime or a lemon, especially in some sangria. Well, you just got fucked, buddy boy. Yep. They killed him, but they're not even shooting at Costner. That looks CGI. I mean, this is the sound that got nominated for an Oscar. So far, it's nothing. And we're already to the Death Fortress. All right, so I wasn't wrong. There's not like a lot that happens here. Action movie premise. You drink your pee. You meet the bad guys. Dirt. Uh, okay. It fits the narrative of this film, but we all know how dirt is made. You make mud out of your butthole too. So, I think dried manure would become dirt on a human civilization. Was that not what happens in that, Ben Affleck or Matt Damon Mars? I'm pretty sure he fertilizes that whole fucker himself out of his own beehole. Fish diet though sounds good. Take me back to it. Jesus, some sort of massive evolved tiger shark, hammerhead shark. So here you have, yeah, this is pulled from Heart of Darkness. There's your mud. There's your dirt. Yeah, I got these metal boots. Don't I look cool? Again, it's interesting that he went from Robin Hood Men in Tights to this as his, you know, both weirdly future blended 90s things. There's that terrible voice acting out of him again, I'll only need one. Yeah, you forgot about this. Great scene. The whores want him. They didn't say. Ooh, hydroponics. Smoking that dirt. Excuse me, a chit? Let me have that hydro. It's got what plants crave. I mean, I understand this level of ignorance could happen. We act like we're so smart. We basically hit a weird little peak for 100 years here, developed some awesome shit, and we haven't even begun to use it for anything. It is almost as if some deity reaches down and taps us on the head and says, all right, for a little while, you're going to do something. But now we've done nothing. And this is long before Jesus, okay? So let's not tie Christianity into anything. Here's your woman. That's a good shot. Exactly. Yeah. Stop staring at me. I guess women aren't all slaves. That's top quality H2O. Yep. You were wrong. And there's your little braided haired girl or boy. I couldn't, and it doesn't matter, but there's the map to dry land that was somehow tattooed. This is how I feel in most conversations. Exactly. Go away. I'll buy it. Half for a tomato? cute little cute little plants they have. Yep, he has seen the end. Now again, wrongly cast. Anybody with more charisma would make an interesting lead than Kevin Costner. I don't find him that attractive. I don't really like him in anything except Bull Durham, which we've got to cover here on this movie cast, but oh, look at these faces. I love it. Uh, she's pregnant. Mm-hmm. Ugh. He headbutted his hand. I remember that shot. Now again, was the regular movie ultra wide? Oh, yeah. I mean, You just had a knife there, but also just go down. You know, you're a sea creature. It's like Kevin. That's Kevin in that net doing some of those stunts. Who's that bitch up there? Kill him! Kill him! All that long stringy hair around machinery, man. Let me just say, as someone who just changes oil of your car, you don't want to have long hair. Good God, man. Nothing like dipping your hair in some fucking used motor oil to make you feel like a disgusting grease monkey. Okay, yeah, so he gets captured because he's a freak. Mutant. Show us your fish dick. I guess he doesn't have super strength despite his fishy gills. Night scene's well lit. White girls with braids. Yo. NCAA championship in a nutshell. So go straight north and there's a mountain. It's a tattoo. Someone tattooed me as a baby, motherfucker. Is it a map? Figured out. Look at my vaguely European accent. Mouth agape like a fucking idiot. It's 90s actors for you. Oh, ew. God. Gregor. Ichthyosapian. Sentient fish. Fish are sentient. Some fish are intelligent-ish. Octopi are very intelligent. Well, fuck you. We should have had some more advanced octopi species here. What did they do? What did we do? Sure, why not? Now, once again, we have a character that's perfect for him that's been dumbed down to idiot English. I mean, they have all this, wrought iron. Um, they have guns. You could straighten the planks here, but it looks cool, I guess. Supposedly a nice shot, but honestly a little blurry. Where's the money? You just built this big set. That's really it. There's your money. A bunch of fucking stoned welders in Hollywood built this. Mm. Here's your army of darkness. Remember this now. Swing it, baby. Guess he has pretty eyes. I'll give him that. Acceptable height, big head, like me. Oh. Saved by the bell. Okay, yeah, so this is a peaceful flotilla. Here are the gas users who melted the planet. And they are the bad guys, and they have their own planet. Flotilla. And what good is that little thing? It's fucking Proud Mary here. Okay, soundtrack. Great sets. How can we hate? Oh god, he has little boy slaves. Forgot about that. Of course he does. Oh. I mean, no one can see that shit. They're just doing what they want anyway. And what is flag communication called again? It's a good word. Semaphore. How see it's so pretty. Semaphore. I think he could have grabbed that, but all right. They just have water cannons. That's very precise for a shotgun, especially a small sawed-off shotgun, but whatever. Oh, God. Yeah, I mean, that's that ballista there. There's some... My little boy slaves doing semaphore for me. He should be more Kentucky. I say. Damn, those guys are hauling ass. Yep. That looks like a semi-practical stunt. There's Jack Black. Was it? As the pilot? No, this is composite, but some of these stunts are, yeah. I had some skiers and some jet skiers jumping. Oh, God. No. My beautiful water. I, I had it all assigned to one switch. It's a balloon though, right? Yeah. So, oh, sick move. God. All right. Well, fuck you. It's in the fetid poop and corpse bog. Luckily, that lock has such a huge keyhole. You know, no offense to you people out there with huge keyholes, but I'm not a big keyhole fan. I like a precise small keyhole. And yes, make of that innuendo what you will. Good action. Been watching a lot of action movies here on this movie cast, and I like this one. This is good. Well orchestrated. The world, it's a good world they built. That's why you can't do everything with fucking a little 360 video stage, Disney. The crazy inventor. Get in there, girl. You can get it back. Now, is that her daddy? Or is that just her old man platonic lover? There's Jack, right? Gotta love Jack Black. For every reason. Mostly musical, but mostly acting prowess in the 90s. What a great man. Ugh. Hurry up. What? What? All right. Is that easy? I think he could have just bashed it then. I mean, I'm going to take a dip. Being an ichthyosapian sapien. Yep. Who could swim as fast as a dolphin. Yep. Oh, he breached. Fuck yeah, dude. Blowhole him. Oh, that's what we're missing. Costner should have a blowhole. And yes, make of it what you would. The blowhole could be the penis. But preferably just another nostril on the forehead. So, but he has gills. I mean, so mammals didn't evolve gills. Even the longest tenured ones. Would they ever? Maybe, I don't know. But how long have whales been around? Millions of years? So, nice. So we don't really get to see a lot of him. You know, he gets his wisecracks, but he's just there with his boy slaves. I know we get more development later, but look, all these bullets, they would have killed all these spear throwing fucking idiots long ago. Plus you're wasting ammo. His thing is putting things in his mouth, this film, isn't it? That's my character quirk. Sorry, director. Welcome to Jurassic Park. Yeah, some more like sea monsters would also help this. Giant squid, plesiosaurs, megalodons. You would think sharks would be all over this. Open sea is fucked, though. Open sea is rough. It's a desert, you know. It's a desert ocean, but hurry! Push it, you fucking pussy. Have some cigarettes, boys. Nah, but I can work the pole, baby. My craft is somehow stronger than a diesel-powered tank. The wind that's clearly not affecting the sails at all. Turn on the fucking... Damn, those people just sitting there holding their ears, like, literally. Jack Black. He can't even see shit. He's just... They got so much ammo, though. Who's picking up all those casings? How are they getting more precious metals? Who's doing it? I guess, you know, stockpiles of weapons over the years, but... Well, that was easy. Damn, there's some of your money right there. In that fucking fire cloud. Jack Black. No, that's not Jack Black. Who is that? There's Jack. No? Where the fuck is Jack Black? I'm getting mad now. I thought that guy was Jack. Now again, is that real or is that fake? Looks real. Yeah, this one's fresh. I'll be fucking hurting that. Yep. Jesus. You just saw a fucking sex slave. Now look at that megalodon tooth. Like, Where are these beast creatures? I know he does a deep dive at some point, but I've forgotten it. Do we see? Well, so here he lost his eye, and that starts his ultra villain arc. I know. Nasty. Should have shown it. See, show the bloody murder. Ooh, terrible writing. I don't need dry land. I'm an ichthy sapien. Okay, didn't you hear that, old man? Can't you see I'm balding and I have a bald man's pony? What do you mean dies? Drink their blood then. And the little one takes less water. Kill the big one, drain all the blood, right? Eat it, jerky it. Take my titties. I'll eat your butthole. My shadow is perfectly coiffed, isn't it? I have a fish part. I can't make love to you, woman. My my hole opens and I spray my semen as a big cloud in the water, and I kind of shake my ass a lot, and then we're done. There's no penetration. I ain't into you like that. But my chest hair says otherwise. You could lick my fish part. That's pretty intimate, huh? I wince a lot, so I have. Ooh, nice ass. That box of Crayolas somehow managed to last what? We're not like that. her lips form an interesting shape, don't they? And kind of, not saying it's a negative thing, but see, women probably have surgery to get their lips to look like that. Yep, no titties for us or bush. This is a bush scenario in 2050. You know. Oh, that don't even shoot. It speaks like Forrest Gump. I mean, like, I swear to God. That's why you don't date chicks with kids, man, as a single roamer. Exactly what happens. It's suddenly we're a family. Yep. I'm gonna bash you with this fucking yeah. Yeah. I like the darkness of this film. I had to bash your mommy. That's what I call foreplay. I like to knock her out. Scary as fuck. He's actually up there, huh? It's cool though. If you didn't have a fear of heights like me, that's cool. It's like 50 feet up. My old age, I'm shaky and not balanced well. Baby wants to fuck. I want some pure nitrous. Is that a golf joke? Now, are those supposed to be eyelashes or his fucking. Just sew the fucker up, dude. Yeah, much cooler. Nuke the whales, baby. Ha ha ha. So 90s. So rednecks, this is them making fun of you. What do y'all feel about this situation? Mm, You used my fucking crayons. See, now it becomes a family story. Oh, I'm learning to be a dad. See, this is a drifter and a loner's worst nightmare. You meet a hot girl with a kid and you're not even banging. God, like, what? Why are we showing so much child navel in this film? Like, what's going on? I guess it's hot, physically hot there, you know, like, that explains some of their lack of clothing. But why did she has more advanced clothing than the drifter he first met? Yeah, so here we are at sea again. We're gonna have another fucking fatherhood episode next. Little mini fucking hits. Yep. Oh yeah. 100, 200. It's because I'm a bad actor. I'm not allowed to talk. Okay, that's a tomato plant. Am I wrong in thinking that that's a nightshade and the leaves are toxic? Yeah, I mean, it is a balding skullet. Yep, tomato leaves, stems, unripe green tomatoes all contain solanine, a toxic glycoalkaloid found in all members of the deadly nightshade family. Although there's no real risk in consuming tomato leaves in moderate quantities. Thank you, Internet. Yep. All right. Should have done that years ago. You live in a Waterworld and you can't swim? Neither of them can swim very well. I mean, I can't swim, but I'm a terrestrial beast, okay? I know my place. Terra firma. I thrive in cold alpine situations where my people came from. I've adapted to deserts and swamps. Son of a bitch is still a curse in 2050, 2500. Smokers. The bad people smoke. Do you want to go smoke and have unprotected sex in my cutlass? Oh, yeah, you do. All right, again, looks like a CG composite here. There's Jack. That is definitely Jack is the pilot. Oh, he gets a line too. Okay. Yeah. I don't fucking care. I have a very hard to aim gun. Now, how does this compare to James Cameron's Avatar 2, the Waterworld feature? I saw that film. I will say that it was... What's the right term? It was good. You know, I didn't like the Gen Z fucking Navi. No one did. But overall, what a good film, man. Better use of a water planet. But I like the 90s-ish of this. Very few people can tell me we weren't on a better track of society in the 90s than we are now. God. Jack. Break free, Jack. Break free. This new water family. My wife and my adopted child. We just float and drink our pee. And fight off fucking smokers. God, he's very slow at getting up there, isn't he? That was a good shot there with the harpoon. Jack. That's such a long rope to take this long to wind. And also, it's a fucking plane, man. It can't break a rope. The end point of that is weaker than the plane, right? I mean, like... Shit. Right into that water. Eaten by Megalodon. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I feel like that's their accent. It's like this vaguely southern fucking thing going on. Don't tell me what to say. Look how I pierce my ears because I'm a pretty fish girl. Okay, down below the waters, I get all kinds of pussy. Mm-hmm. I like you better like this. Yeah, really, he does have slaves here. I mean, he took them hostage. I know he's not having sex with either of them, but it's a little bit of kidnapping for sure. I mean, threatened to kill the child, assaulted her physically. Now they found a peace, I guess. You know, they've worked it out, but it's very caveman. The child can climb, though. Smeet. Yeah, as the water melted, they would have made stockpiles of reserves, oil, guns, meat. Jack Black, alive. Acting opposite of Anthony Hopkins. You know, what a fucking G. Now, Jack had a bad drug habit for a long time, apparently, and luckily it didn't kill him. But it is something he's talked about. There's that aggressive, incredulous 90s woman acting. Oh, an Irish. Trade and fucking. Do I have any resin? I've been drinking that water. And fucking it. Is he related to Elijah Wood? Everything's for sale, right? Well, we've exchanged fluids. We've had our gay sex in front of the children. It's time for you to move on. And there he is with another thing in his mouth. I'm a very oral character. If it's not a toothpick or a lighter or a fucking... Chinese textbook. Why does he have one finger and a little thing? Yeah. The rules of the sea are the rules of the sea, okay? Ugh. So, all right, there you go. Well, the wee one. Bam Bam. I mean, he's probably dug up some better things than that. The TV show Dynasty. Ha ha ha. Yep. I was correct in my remembrance. And again, I haven't seen this probably from rental at Blockbuster, but I changed my mind. I want to watch. Go. Oh. Chest hair battle. Ooh. They'll drink blood tonight. Because of course you're a cannibal, right? This world is full of cannibals. It's supposed to be a gash down his back. It's not a gash, it's just a smear, but okay. Good bloody scene. Yo, it's a pirate's life for me. Yo ho ho, ra ha ha. Nope, that's a waste. Unless you're using it to catch a fucking fish. Well, you had a body with blood and like food. Could have fried it up, man. You did some grease from your fucking chest hair. Wait, how does he have power? Explain. He has this battery that just somehow works. Lead acid battery. Okay. I guess that's possible here in this dystopian future. He makes a dolphin sound. I want to try to do something with my throat, but I'm afraid it'll hurt. Why can't I do a fucking dolphin? Who could do a dolphin sound? The guy from Looney Tunes, probably. Oh, Matt Berry can do one. I love Matt Berry. I love Matt Berry. Sinisterly. Open sea love. Okay, well. Yeah. Well, why didn't you do this before? I like it quiet. Your singing sucks. It reminds me of. Oh, I sing beautiful, okay? Like an angel. You don't know me. I have 7 dolphin brides that I love regularly. Nope. I got ADHD and I watch MTV. Yeah. Let me get on my phone and get on TikTok. Yep. That's the delicacy. Oh, yeah. Suck it down. Yeah, they wouldn't even balk. Be starved. Although, that's a nice bit of protein. So she's almost been a hoe like 3 or 4 times. That's pretty much her arc. She was probably a hoe on that other flotilla for what? Her entire life. People say I'm weird. Who's your daddy, little girl? Is it Hopkins? Is it the man in the balloon? What goes up must come down. I mean, they have cigarettes. Do they not have lighters? I mean, even with my lips closed, there's a hole in the middle. So you want to double click into any of those first questions? All right, it's now socially acceptable for me to fuck you, knowing that you haven't given birth. Yeah, I've softened. All right, quit prying. Well, you're not going to see it yet. We got to vanquish our boy Hopkins here. I mean, not Hopkins. Yeah, she'd be getting mighty hairy on those legs and pits. Well, I guess he shaved somehow. Keep your fucking mouth closed. Yeah. I can't see shit. I got these gills, but I can't see underwater. Here we are in the water world. We are two water beasts. Oh, yeah. I'm your daddy now. Me and your adopted sister mom. Look at me breach. And he blowholes her. It's so fun. Ugh. She's really bad though, isn't she? Like, I'm not gonna lie, like he's a bad actor too. The kid may be the best of the three. Some 80s fucking bullshit, like up close. I don't know what emotions I'm supposed to be having from watching that. Sorry. And I don't think it's a boy girl thing. God, what a shitty little flotilla. I gotta get high. Gotta smoke this resin hit. It's a bunch of dead people, bro. We can see that. Very much from the Civil War South, the strange fruit kind of horror. Gives me chills, honestly. And if you're not aware of that song or what it's about, go look it up. Yeah, here's my reverse periscope. You're close enough, just fire. Resin coated. So I guess everything's coated in resin, which is waterproof ish. More indiscriminate machine gun fire. Would this net capture his boat? I mean, it maybe has a rudder, but honestly, I would just steer my boat towards the fucking people. Like, who gives a shit about a net? This is like a pontoon boat, too. The rudder would be the only thing in the water. There's a kind of lot of sailboat porn in this film. Damn. Okay. Again, I think he was held aloft there somehow, but yeah, exactly. I mean, barely caught it. Okay. What a stupid plan. Why didn't you just blow it up? I guess we don't know where dry land is. Nobody remembers where the mountains were for the last 500 years. The mountains are by the equator, bitch. All right, so find the equator where it's hot and tempestuous. Got him. Oh, they got a lighter right there. I was lying because I got nothing better to do. If you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. So it's only the top of the Himalayas then? It's her big dramatic moment. Very American accent. At least he's trying. You want to see the dry land? Mm-hmm. See, he does go into Cajun. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. I know a place. Yeah. It's called the turd dive. Just dive in with your fucking neck out. Why? I'm going to take you to the unicorn garden. The secret sea fairies and a singing lobster who's Jamaican. Can't see shit in that bubble. You would suffocate in a second. He has the power to pull that thing underwater. An air bubble so big. Okay, I was going to say, like, something has to... Now, that is not him. That is a straight up stunt diver. With way better hair. I know of a place. Welcome to Devonian Park. What was the sea era? Devonian? I think that was the tree era. Paleozoic era, something like that. Got to go play EVO on SNES. If y'all haven't played that, go download it or, steal it, whatever you'll need to do, and play that game. There's all these fucking underwater flares. Where do you get those? New York City. I don't think those 4 flares would light up that much, but okay. Maybe, but he's wasting a lot of his flares here. I'm guessing this is New York. I don't think buildings would stay up this long. I don't know, but maybe. That thing can withstand the pressure of what? The footage of the look at him kick like a bitch. Like, I mean, come on. The 25,000 feet of water, and this is New York, which is like Manhattan's on baseline, or I don't know where this is, but maybe it's China. He's got to get to the whatever, but yep. So interesting to see our future here. I guess if the building is constructed out of steel, maybe it would last for a little bit. He is kicking. His feet really haven't evolved that much, but we know he can swim as fast as a dolphin and breach, so stay on the boat. Not Kevin. Kevin lookalike. Real Kevin. Now, what do you know? Does she even understand? There used to be society, and society was demarcated by office buildings. It's his accent, I guess, that keeps interfering with me, but like how their guns are clearly high-tech machine guns, but they've wrapped them in stupid whatever. You all gonna die. You don't know what kind of psycho you're dealing with. He cuts women's hair when he gets mad. You're bald. You ain't got no hair to cut. It's still iconic to smoke. She was in a very obvious place. I mean, Jesus. Do him. Oh, nicely had a noose there, just waiting to kill someone. Uh, Now, Mythbusters, excused by Invisalign lisp, Mythbusters has proven that bullets traveling through water, you're actually better off. That water slows down a lot. Now look at him breathe. And then I guess his blowhole is his mouth. But I still would prefer him to have a forehead blowhole that he could splash people with. Like the dolphin in Homer. Okay. In one of the best episodes ever. Now, this underwater kissing thing, perhaps better done in Hook. Stay tuned. From a few years earlier. Ugh. Why are they all pedophiles? Stitches aren't out yet. I mean, I know it's supposed to be like an eyebrow, but how many days have passed? So again, they just kind of spray tan these fools. That's why they have the tan in between the eye winks. Looks like you got dust on your face, because you do. And I don't floss. Yep. Yep, we are. You want to bang for the first time? Let me suck your toes. Let me suck those web toes, bitch. Hell yeah. Yes. Okay. Why is he wet and she isn't? I guess she is a little bit, but like he's like always drenched. Like they have a bucket and a bucket from Mr. Schneider. And I don't remember that. Judge Dredd. All right, we've got to watch Judge Dredd on this fucking movie cast. All right, I'm ordering it now. But is it out in 4K? And not the fucking goddamn Carl Urban is not. The best you're going to get is a Blu-ray. All right, fine. But in a bucket of shit from Mr. Schneider. Now that is a what a weird kiss. Like he's just closing his mouth and she's really going for it. Like this is awkward. Is he into it? I guess. We can have a new baby. Let me open my fishy dick. Post orgasm. Yeah, but no sea battles. That's a big problem with this. We wanted a sea battle with a shark or something. Good photography here. My books. Paradise Lost. Ha 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 ha. I adapted quick. No, I don't. I don't miss sounds. And he saw them. Deus ex machina, we call this. And again, the inventor. Very human of you. But you're an ichthyosapien. So I refer to you with this slur. Gilboy. My sexy monocle. He took that, dude. Your former executioner. The Mariner. The old man in the sea. Wait a minute. How many people did he bring up here? Okay. Or I guess he landed. Yeah, okay. He took him to a ship. No, I'm a scientist, but like up and down and left and right don't make any sense. The North Star doesn't make any sense. That's neither here nor there. We've had complete Waterworld. We've had Ice World. Now he's got a gun. I'm going to jet ski their asses. Why do they have a burning jet ski there? How long has it been burning? It's just a fucking trash can fire? She now wears a head wrap because she's impregnated. How long does his balloon last? Gas doesn't last forever. I don't know who that is. Exxon Valdez, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the drunk from the Exxon Valdez who wrecked that ship. Saint Joe, is that song also about him? I don't think so. Terra Firma. Oh, look. Very convenient holes that have also been rounded off perfectly to make a climbing ladder. Nobody identified that as a possible weakness. Both Pope and Napoleon. Love that Smeat, though. That sexy spam. Look at that tiny little knife he has drawn. Yep, it's my protection. My cheese knife. Why is everything rusty? I mean, this... You wouldn't live in this. Tetanus would run wild. That microphone wouldn't work, okay? That rusty and submerged. His drowning of people is barbaric, though. Look at this. This is one of the worst deaths anyone could experience. I think it takes longer than that. You motherfucker. Ah, God, Gordon. Hell yeah. Nope. Right? Who's that girl right there? Her. I get off. Yeah, despite all the weird grooming and pedophilia and the other fucking elements in this, none of them are actually doing it. They just kind of hint about it, which is odd. But I guess it's not odd. I mean, look, unrestricted society, you're going to deal with a lot of animal instincts. To be above it is to be human, right? And you know, were you giving that child drink and smoke? I like my nitrous. I guess so. I mean, he is systematically killing hundreds of men here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dirty sons of whores. And of course, religion comes into play here. Again, I grafted all these extra. He's not even speaking into the mic. You see that? He'd be feedbacking like a bitch. I mean, this is his Brando moment here. This is his Heart of Darkness. The horror. Yeah, there'd be more gunshots going off. All right, there we go. I mean, nice sense of mayhem, but yeah, here we go. Got to get the fucking trolls and the heart of Middle Earth churning up the Balrog or whatever the fuck is going on here. Here come the Balrog. Oh wait, no, it's man powered. Even worse. So wait, you have Diesel. Is that Flea? That's not Flea. But you have diesel power, and yet you don't have an engine, and yet you have engines for jet skis, which require very specific fuel oil mixtures. Really bad CG here. God damn. But fucking Beavis and Bud. Nobody sees him just walking in plain sight. Shoot him. I mean, what are you doing? Oh, now I see who it is. I mean, so kill him. I remember that now. There's the word. Okay. Remember it now. I got a bomb. It's my lightsaber. Well, shoot him already. You could have shot him 80,000 times. Well, just like the Death Star, there's one fucking greasy pipe right there in front of everyone that anyone could just destroy the world. Good God. Narratively, this is terrible. I mean, this is how you've written your dramatic scene. Yeah. How easy did he conquer this fucking juggernaut? Did he? I mean, like, just broke like 30 necks, and now he's here. Nobody's around. the gasoline pit or oil pit. Really bad effects there. Good effects there. Just you can't do CGI, y'all. God. Good scream there. Run. Run, you stupid child. Is she handcuffed still? I mean, like, get in the water, dumbass. Is that a bong? Yeah, that's a hookah fucking thing right there, huh? God, these guys are terrible at shooting, aren't they? Give them a fucking elite machine gun somehow. Be cooler if it was a DeLorean that he just crashed there. Nice job. The water. Payback time. Hopper, who I've called Anthony Hopkins like 20 times already on this commentary. Hopper, of course, came to us through Easy Rider. Is the first big film, I think. I remember by him. But then, of course, he's in Speed, Blue Velvet, and Apocalypse Now, the film we've mirrored through this. He's also in True Romance, which is a stay tuned. We gotta get the 4K on that. Ugh, this CGI looks terrible. Not the worst, I guess. I feel like even modern films bug me more than this shit, but it at least feels dynamic. I think it would fall and explode, right? Where's the fuel in that bitch? Boom. Well, explosion didn't happen from the plane that just fucking crashed and have its fucking bottom ripped off. Oh, wow. That's great. She's alive. The weird girl that you gave her a weird haircut because you got mad one time. Gregor. They ask a lot of Gregor, who's basically saved all their fucking lives. Think you would worship Gregor for having power of flight. Clearly the only person to have it in this fucking PA future. Yeah, there he is. He deconcussed. Don't do. There you go. And classic action movie ending. So, I wonder what extra scenes are put in. They might be better, though. A little more development. Here's your fucking blue screen shot here. Then how did you not know that before? Yep, you're wrong, motherfucker. We're dead. And welcome to your Jurassic Park Hawaii Island. Okay, so Joe Hazelwood, the captain of the Exxon Valdez, apparently, according to his lawyer, gave permission for this to be used as a joke, but then they were not happy for why he was being revered. I mean, did you not read the script or ask for any oversight? Sounds like he got fucked. Was he really responsible for any of this? I don't know. I think it was that way. It's not a music box. Oh wait, it is a music box. Mm-hmm. And somehow this was transmuted through the child. And there's only one woman. How many? I guess they had some other women on that craft, right? Like, I forgot how many he saved. Gregor is the fucking savior here. Costner's just a bitch who's gonna fucking fuck her, I guess, and father like 80 children. But they need to go ferry in some more women here. Why did they die out? They couldn't have kids too? Inbreeding killed them? Over 500 years? I don't think so. Doom, 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 doom. There's your horses. Okay. Doom, 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 doom. What else has that soundtrack? Yeah, right there. Those 2, 3, 4. Those fucking notes. Doom, 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 doom. Video game, maybe. Why would they pierce his ear a little above? I guess because it's connected. So you pierce it any lower, and that you couldn't dangle that shell. The shell is fake, of course, but nah, I'm a fish. I like fucking fish. You know. It's more than that. Mamba always said, stupid is, stupid does. Eaten by dinosaurs. There's clearly water over there, so I don't know how far she could run. You could watch her run the whole way. You need some lip balm. I got a little here. Yeah, let me touch you with my dirty, stinky, fish-eyed clothing. Just realized he has, scales on his clothing. Ooh, there's another awkward kiss. I've never kissed before. See, look. Just puts his lips up there. No kiss. I don't know if that's an agreement between Costner and his wife or some shit, but yeah, he's the mariner. This is the right choice. I mean, what do they even know what to do with all this grass and fucking bugs and, goddamn, horses live there. So if they're horses, there's all kinds of advanced wildlife. I guess this is what would happen. Elevation would be crazy, right? Be no oxygen up there. 25,000 feet. And then she's like, what, 300 more feet up? At least. Dangerously close to the edge. This is the right ending, but yeah, this is why the film has mixed reviews. It's an odd story. I like it for that though. I like the scope. I like what they tried to do with this. So this is a very realistic sci-fi film. The transfer's okay. CGI is terrible. Kevin Costner is a terrible actor. The woman was a terrible actor. Hopkins was good. That's about it. Jack Black as the pilot, maybe. I just, I like it though. I like that they left it dark because it's the 90s, right? He's a fish man. He'll be around. Eugene Levy, I wish, was in this. He'll be around. He just has to roam, A lot of weird things in this. I don't remember all the weird pedophilia from Hopkins having his boy slaves with Semaphore to, I don't know. Okay, fine. You're in the middle of the goddamn ocean desert. I'm sure all kinds of sexual impropriety goes on there. But it's, it's not something that I recall as a main theme, and yet it is throughout this. And she, the lead, prostitutes herself multiple times. It's part there. Triple Thorn, she, multiple times puts herself out there as a sex object. We'll have to watch the Firm with her. I think there's a 4K of that, and her and crazy Tom Cruise. Anyway, overall, it's a good film. I am curious. It's good enough that I am curious what was left out, because I feel like it was more developmental. You can spend more time in the world, less time with a love affair, less time with a father learning to be a dad, a surrogate dad, less, that, and more, where are the fucking sea monsters that they're eating? How about that? It's like Troy. There's no gods in all of Troy. Stay tuned. Anyway, been fun. I do recommend this. Sound design, it's not worth the fucking Oscar, though. That's why I didn't win, but whatever. See you on the next one. Goodbye.